We all use software to make our lives easier every day. An obvious example would be the camera that is recording this speech. From the very simple to the most complicated, software is built to meet a defined set of requirements that aims to meet the needs of the user, you. I have over 5 years of experience as a quality assurance or QA engineer, and today I'll be sharing my knowledge and experience about traditional software quality assurance testing methods. The method breaks down into 3 distinct parts: research, planning, and execution. Techipedia.com defines software quality assurance testing as the process that ensures that developed software meets the defined set of requirements or a uniform set of quality specifications. For example, I suspect that those listening to the recorded speech are able to see my face and hear my voice. That is a requirement of the software that encodes the video. In order for a quality assurance engineer to test against the product requirements, he or she must first understand those requirements and anything implicit of those requirements. In order for a software product to pass testing, it must be validated to meet those requirements. By understanding the requirements, use case scenarios for planning the tests are developed, and then they are executed. But first, research is always the first step of software quality assurance. The second step in the QA process is to design a test plan. According to softwaretestinghelp.com, a test plan is more or less a blueprint of how the test is going to take place in a project. The plan details the scope of testing, including scenarios that will be tested and how those tests will be executed. Essentially, the plan describes what will be tested and how it will be tested. The third step in the QA process is to execute that plan. This is the part where the tests are actually run. Tests are executed in a step-by-step fashion in order to produce a precise, repeatable result. Sometimes tests are designed with the intention of making the product fail. Whatever the expected outcome, the test must be executed with precise accuracy and precision to allow repeatability. The most common kinds of test execution are tested along with the original, or testing old features with new features. This is to ensure that new features work in the presence of old features, because sometimes new things will break the old things. This is called integration and regression testing. Finally, once all requirements have been validated through testing, the software is approved to go into production. And that's it. Now you know the basic method for testing software. Confident QA test results are achieved by identifying the product requirements, designing a plan to test those requirements, and executing that test plan. I've been learning and practicing these methods for over 5 years. The effort of software quality assurance testing helps to ensure that the software that you use every day works as it is expected to. Testing is a continuous cycle and goes on throughout the entire life of a software product. Software is complicated, so it is quite common for bugs to show up even after a product has been released to production. So if you're ever using a software program and you encounter a bug, email the developer and report it to them. I'm sure they'll be grateful.